Goku D'Angelo stares intently down the alleyway in Brooklyn, a glint of gold swinging from his neck as he throws another punch. His fists are bloodied, his eyes alight with fire. There's an exhilaration in the air, a flavor unique to the chaotic streets he calls home. Somewhere else in Bensonhurst, circa late 90s, Frankie Palermo holds court in a dim kitchen. Cigarette smoke coils into the air as he leans back in his chair. Presently, young Bambi and Nick sit straight-backed, ears fixated on Frankie's every word. Loyalty first, he insists, flicking ash, even over truth. In an FBI training facility far away, Bambi, now a full-fledged adult, exhibits flawless precision at the gun range. Each shot hits the bullseye as a photo of her family silently watches her from the locker. Her gaze is cold, detached, focused. Meanwhile, under the shadow of a burning warehouse, Nick Palermo grips the steering wheel inside a blacked-out car. He's transfixed by the flames consuming the building. His hands tremble, yet his eyes dance with the chaos. Cut to a grubby motel room in Tijuana. Inside, David Lopez fixates on Bambi longer than necessary. The air is heavy with anticipation. She wears a wire, hiding secrets under her cool facade. "You sure about this?" he questions. Her response is wordless. A kiss seals her silence. Agent Caden Winters sits in his darkened office, the weight of the world evident in his loose tie and the prescription bottle cradled in his palm. He swallows a pill, slamming the drawer shut with finality. A framed photo of his deceased partner holds his stare, even as his phone chimes, clamoring for attention he refuses to give. Across town, Emily Palermo Winters stands poised at her vanity, deftly applying lipstick as she remains immune to Caden's distant shouts. Calm, detached, she whispers to her reflection, "I can't do this anymore." In a smoky Georgia club, the air vibrates with the sultry voice of Harlow Blonde on stage. Her song is sweet yet clandestine. A gun lies concealed behind her back. The audience falls into hushed silence when Goku steps in. Their eyes meet, and every note dissipates into oblivion. Under sharp fluorescent lights, Supreme slams a duffel bag bursting at the seams with cash onto the table. Beside him, Stash Cash is entranced by his laptop, fingers flying as code blinks and morphs upon the screen. Christian's in telly as he lights a cigar, eyes steadfast. Bambi brushes past in the background, her gaze somberly cast downwards. A smirk adorns Christian's lips. He knows more than he lets on. Raindrops beat down as a funeral procession moves forward. Umbrellas bob to shield their bearers from the torrents. Goku stands solemn at the casket. Bambi lowers sunglasses, hiding eyes brimming with secrets. Nick's jaw is set firm in grief. Lopez, distant under a black umbrella, ponders quietly. Emily's solitude is poignantly stark. In stoic acknowledgement, Supreme nods to Stash. Christian's smile remains enigmatic. Neon Noir, Season 1, Mondays, 2 p.m. Central. Welcome to the war. Hope you brought a shovel.
So there's this Gavone named Tony Pizza. They call him that 'cause he's cheesy as hell and full of hot air. He's in his 50s, but still walks around like he's John Gotti's goddamn understudy. The only crew he ever ran was the lunch line at St. Lucy's. You know what I'm saying? But Tony, he don't shut up. He tells everybody he's a real wise guy. Says he ran with Tony Pep, like they're Batman and Robin. We did time together. Yeah, sure, buddy. You did time waiting for your meatball parm. He's got more stories than Aesop. The Iceman tried to poison me.
Please. Kuklinski didn't know he existed.
If he heard Tony say that, he'd drop dead Logan all over again. I got buttoned up in '83, he says.
Right.
Buttoned up in his mama's basement. I'm a made guy. Made up is more like it. He's on YouTube live chainsmokin' Newport's tellin' the world he's connected. The only thing he's connected to is his spotty Wi-Fi. One day, he's at a diner in Gravesend spinnin' these yarns. Waitress from Bay Ridge, sharp as a tack, says, "Hey Tony, your nose is growing." Tony's Logan, you kid. But it keeps growing. Every lie? Snap a foot longer. I was a capo in Jersey. Grows a foot. I whacked 3 guys in '89. Another foot. The Iceman was my mentor. His nose is crossing state lines. By the time the check comes, guy can't even turn around. Nose is knocking over old ladies and sugar dispensers. Then this old timer walks in. Real deal. Looks at Tony and goes, "Kid, you're a fucking disgrace. Stop lying. Nobody buys it. This life ain't a carnival act. People die for this. You're making it a clown show." Tony's nose shrinks a little. He shuts up. First time in years. Moral of the story? If you keep lying about being a wise guy, you'll look like a real fucking jackass. Real men don't gotta tell you who they are. The street does the talking. You lie, you grow. You pose, you get exposed. Be real, or stay the hell out of the kitchen.
Capisce?
And that's Bambi's twisted tale.